Emily Thornberry has accused Nigel Farage of secretly conspiring with the Tories. Emily Thornberry has been slammed by the Minister of State for Science, Research and Innovation after she attacked the government for siding with Nigel Farage over the NatWest debanking scandal. This morning she blasted the government for secretly conspiring with Mr. Farage, after WhatsApp messages emerged showing the GB News presenter texted the then Banking Minister Andrew Griffith in the months before going public. Released to The Guardian via Freedom of Information request, Mr. Farage messaged Mr. Griffith to thank him for making contact, and agreeing that a chat would be useful. Around 12 hours later he sent a follow-up, "Dear Andrew, when you have 5 minutes to let me." A third message sent from Mr. Farage 12 days later reiterated he would be keen to discuss my legal position with you before I go public on this. Just under 2 months later the former Brexit Party leader went public, accusing an unnamed bank of trying to force me out of the UK by closing my bank accounts. The scandal would go on to see the chair of both NatWest and Coutts. The WhatsApp screenshot released under Freedom of Information doesn't show any replies from Andrew Griffith, though he appears to have the disappearing messages function turned. Responding to the proof of communication, Shadow Attorney General Emily Thornberry accused the Tories of working with Mr. Farage to support his attacks. She said, "No one who has been following British politics for the last 3 decades will be remotely surprised to see this Tory government secretly conspiring behind the scenes with Nigel Farage to support each other's campaigns and attacks." However, Mr. Griffith has now hit back at Ms. Thornberry, saying he was merely doing his job as a diligent minister, and standing up for free speech. He accused the Labour politician of wanting a world where those whose views she disapproves of can be debanked with impunity, or where upholding financial regulations on protecting freedom of speech set by Parliament becomes a subjective exercise. He pledged, "Only a Conservative government can be trusted on this." Amid the debanking scandal, Sir Keir Starmer faced criticism after refusing to side with Mr. Farage over the big bank. In July, a spokesman for Sir Keir said the situation was contested, and it would be inappropriate to comment. Asked whether the Labour leader believed private banks should be free to shut down individuals' accounts because they disagreed over political views, his spokesman said, "I think it would be fair to say we just don't know enough information at this stage." Clearly, the position as had been initially reported is now contested, and so therefore it wouldn't be appropriate to speculate on what has or hasn't happened. A number of weeks later, Sir Keir conceded that NatWest had got this one wrong, and said he felt sorry for Mr. Farage having his personal banking details leaked by former chairwoman Dame Alison Rose.